So okay, guys. I'm just here to throw this enlightenment to you guys. With this new strategy, is a very reliable one, a perfect strategy for you to use when you want to catch spikes. Okay, guys. So like I always say, if you want to catch spikes, you have to understand the structure of the market. It's very, very important that you understand the structure of the market. You don't just jump into the market to start buying or selling. You have to understand first if the market is actually on uptrend or is on downtrend, because that will help you a lot in understanding if it's the right time for you to buy or sell. Because you can, if you're trying to catch spikes, like for example now this is crash 300 and you want to catch spikes on crash, that means you have to sell, but you can't start selling the market if the market is actually on uptrend. Okay, the market is actually on uptrend and you enter a sell trade, it's 90% sure that you're going to lose money because the market is actually buying at that moment. So you selling at that moment is totally wrong. So that's why you have to really understand the structure of the market. You have to understand when the market is on downtrend, when the market is on uptrend, and when the market is a range market. So for example, I just have to show you a little bit of what I mean by understanding the market structure. But first of all, before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, like the video, share the video, leave some sweet comments, and don't forget to turn on your notification so you always get new videos whenever I drop them online. So first of all, before you understand if this market is actually on uptrend or downtrend, you have to move down to a long time frame, a longer time frame, like maybe the 4 hour or the 1 hour time frame. So we're using the 1 hour time frame. So okay, so as you can see, the way it is right now, you can't really tell if it's actually on a downtrend or uptrend because the screen is a little bit small. So in order for you to read the chart very well, all you just have to do is zoom in, or okay, as you can see, as you can see the market is on uptrend. Okay, the market is on uptrend at the moment. As you can see from our indicator here, the moving average here is actually pointing up to this level. That means the market was on uptrend up to this level, but from this level now down to this level is actually forming a downtrend. That means we are having a downtrend market from this position here. Okay, it was all uptrend from this level to this level, but we started having a downtrend at this level. At many times in the market can reverse at any time. The market can be on uptrend and at a long run it now start giving a downtrend, so it's normal. So I would say that our uptrend ended at this level, and as from this moment now we are having a downtrend series of lower lows. Understand? Okay, so how do you know your market is on uptrend? I have to explain to you real quick so we can continue with our strategy. Okay, so this is how you get to know when a market is on uptrend. As you can see, let's take this to be our phase high. Okay, this is our phase high. The market now went up to this level, then there was a reversal at this level and it came down here. It created an higher high. Okay, a lower high, sorry, it created a lower high at this level, which was higher than the previous low, like a lower high. Okay, this lower high here was previous than the, sorry, this thing is not moving. And as you can see, the market now, it came down here and there was a reversal at this level, like pushing the market up. Okay, as you can see, where you had a reversal here, this other place is is higher than the previous low, so that is a lower high. And you look on top here, you see that this um candles here, it's higher than the previous one. As you can see, this one is higher than this previous one, so that's a higher high. This was the high here, and this is a high here, and this is a high here. So you can see that from the trend now, if you're trying to draw a trend line here, if you're trying to draw a trend line here, you will see that it's actually moving up like this. As you can see, it's moving up like this. That makes it an uptrend, okay guys, because we have an high here, and we have a higher high which is higher than this previous one, and we have another higher high which is higher than the previous one. So that makes it an uptrend. And if you check, it continues like that, okay, up to this level. So as you can see from the trend lines we have here, you can see the market is actually on uptrend. So that's how you get to know the market is on uptrend. So now let me show you how to know if the market is on downtrend. Okay, from this point here, we will see that the market is beginning to go down at this level. You're having a downtrend from here. As you can see that after the previous high, the next high we have here was lower than the previous one, and it continues like that. As you can see, this one is lower than the previous one, this one is lower than the previous one, and this one is lower than the previous one. So that makes it a downtrend. So if you still want to place your trend line here, okay, you will see that it's actually pointing down. Okay, you see that it was pointing down. That means the market is on downtrend. So at this level now, it's okay for you, since you want to cash specs and you're on crash. That means you want to sell. So from this level now, it's very okay for you if you want to start selling, because the market is on downtrend. So when it's on downtrend like this, it means you're going to have series of spikes. You're going to have series of spikes because the market is actually on a downtrend. What causes this market to be on a downtrend is because we're having series of spikes that are bringing the market down. So that means if you enter at this level, you are on the right track. You are 90% sure of getting yourself some profit. So guys, after you might have finished analyzing the market, if it's actually on downtrend or uptrend, but if you're on crash, you have to be sure that it's on downtrend for you to start catching spikes. If not, you will lose money. So it's very, very important you understand the market structure. Okay, so now it's okay for us to start selling and cash spikes. So after analyzing, like I said, before you analyze this, you don't use the 5 minutes 15 minutes time frame. They are not strong enough to really tell you how the market is actually going. So you need a longer time frame, like the 1 hour or the 4 hour time frame. So this is the 1 hour time frame. After you might have finished analyzing this, and we see that the market is on downtrend, we can now move to a 1 minute time frame for our entry. Like as you can see, from moving average here, you can see it's actually heading down, which means the market is on downtrend. As you can see, we are having series of lows here, series of lows, low, 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 and you can see the moving average is actually heading down, showing us that the market is on a downtrend. So before we continue with this strategy, I have to share with you guys the indicators we'll be needing for this strategy. Okay, the indicators we'll be needing for this strategy will be on our main chart, the moving average, and on our indicator window 1, we have the relative strength index, we have the Chimoku, and we have the envelopes. So the first indicator we'll be adding here will be the moving average. So on the moving average, we have the period of 50, the shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, starts 3 pixel, and the color is red. You can use any color of your choice, but always make sure it's a color that is visible, that you can see very well on your chart. And after that, you click done. And the next indicator we'll be needing will be on our indicator window 1, which is the relative strength index. So the relative strength index, please guys, I'd like you to pay more attention. If you want to screenshot all this, you can screenshot them and keep, so that when you want to apply them on your chart, you don't make any mistakes. So guys, So on the relative strength index, the period is 1, apply to close. The style is 3 pixel. The level here are level 90, the level 95, a level 10, and the level 5. Okay, and after that you click done, and you go back to your indicator. The indicator window is the F symbol you're seeing here. The F symbol you're seeing on top here is the indicator symbol. So you click on the F symbol. The next indicator you'll be adding is Ichimoku. And Ichimoku, we have the Tikensan 4, Kujunsin, sorry, the Tikensan 5, Kujunsin is 4, Sukospan B is 2, and you feel this place, you tick it. Okay guys, you tick it. And the styles here, you have Tikensan 4 pixel. I'm using black. Please, if the color of your background is white, make sure you use black. Okay, the Kujunsun and the rest, just leave them and one pencil with a white background. If your background of your chart is black, leave it at black. But if your background of your chart is white, just leave it at white. And after that, you click done. So the next thing we're going to be looking out for here is the zoom level. Okay, so the zoom level will be using here will be the second zoom level after you might have zoomed in completely your chart, like after you might have zoomed in your chart completely like the way it is right now. So the zoom level we'll be using will be the second zoom level. All you just have to do is just move one step like this, and you move another step. That's the second zoom level. So all right guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to sell, because you're actually trying to cash spikes. If you're on crash and you want to cash spikes, you have to sell. And if you're on boom, you want to cash spikes, that means you have to buy. But we are at crash at the moment and we want to cash back, that means we are selling. So when do we sell? Like I said, you don't just jump into the market and start selling. You have to be sure of your entry so you won't lose money. So guys, so before we start selling, the first thing we will want to do is, okay, the first thing we want to do is we want the market. Okay, sorry about that. The first thing we want to do is we want this black indicator here on our indicator window one, the one you're seeing here. Okay, we want this black indicator to, touch the blue line you're seeing here. Okay, which is the level 90. Okay, we want the black indicator to touch the blue line you're seeing here, which is the level 90. And when that happens, you place your sell trade, like you sell. Okay, you sell. So when you sell, you wait for a spike. And if you look over your main chart here, you will see that the moment this black indicator, okay, touches the blue line, there was a spike here. As you can see, it's a very long spike. So there was a spike here. So all you just have to do is just to be patient. It's very simple. After you might have finished setting indicators correctly, all you just have to do is be patient enough and wait for the black indicator here to touch this blue indicator, like getting up to the level 90 and level 95. Okay, so the level 90 here will be your entry. Okay, the level 90 will be your entry. When once you see the black indicator getting up to this level 90 you're seeing here, that should be your entry. Like you start selling, you place your sell trade, and when that happens, you wait for probably some minutes, and after that, before the black indicator reaches the level 95, which is the overbought level here, you will see that there was a spike, a very long one, which earns you a whole lot of money. Okay guys, so let me show you another example. It's, there are so many examples. Okay, this is another one. Okay, this is another one. So the blue line you're seeing here, the blue indicator you're seeing here, actually helps to tell you when you should place your trade, because as you can see that the moment the black indicator touches the blue line here, okay, and you look over your main charts, you will see that there was a spike. So I have to zoom out again. Sorry about that. I've lost my pointer, so I have to choose another one. So like I was saying, before you start selling and expecting to catch a spike, you have to wait. Like you have to be patient enough and wait till when you see this black indicator, the black line you're seeing here, touching the blue line. If it doesn't touch, don't sell. If it doesn't touch, don't sell. Wait until it touches the blue line. So the moment it touches the blue line, that's when you place your trade. You sell. And when you sell, what happens? The next thing you see will be a spike. The next thing you see will be a spike. As you can see, there was a spike here. It continues and it goes on and on. As you can see, there's another one here. This is another one. As you can see, the black line touches the blue line here, and over your main chart here, as you can see, there was a spike here. Okay, this is a spike, and this is the black line touching the blue line, and you got a spike. So guys, like I said, you just have to be sure before you do this. I'll repeat myself again. Before you do this, you have to be sure that you've checked the market structure that is actually going your direction. Don't sell when the market is on uptrend. You can only sell when the market is on downtrend. Okay, when you're on crash, when the market is on downtrend, that's when you sell. Don't make that mistake of selling when the market is on uptrend. That's why you really have to understand how to read the market structure. So if you find this difficult, like I always say, you can check on the description page. You'll see a link to my WhatsApp number. You can hit me up and I can teach you a raw mentorship program. I can teach you all the things you need to know about Forex, the basics and the things you need to know to start making money on Forex, so you don't lose money and you don't make these mistakes anymore. So hit me up. We can have some mentorship classes, and on the description page you'll see a link to my so as I was saying, you check the description page, you'll see a link to my telegram group, as a free telegram group where I drop signals. And I can't lie to you right now. I don't drop signals there every day, but I drop it once in a while. But if you want a place where you can get a signal every single day, a signals that will bring you so much profit every single day, you have to subscribe to my VIP signals, and you make yourself a whole lot of money. So guys, hit me up for maybe account management. If you've been struggling with your account and you've been trying to make profit so bad and you can, just hit me up. I run account management also, and I run a mentorship program. So guys, like, let's go back to the business. Okay, so like I said, before you cash spikes on crash, you have to be selling. And in order for you to be selling, you have to make sure that the market is on downtrend. And when the market is on downtrend, that means you are going to have series of spikes, and series of spikes has been happening. That is why the market is actually on a downtrend. So you don't make that mistake. Don't sell when the market is on uptrend, because you're actually going to lose money. So when do you sell? I have to explain this one last time before we close the trade, before we close the video. Sorry. So like I said, when do you sell? this is when you sell. You have to be patient. I always like saying this, in forex, patience is very, very important. You have to be patient enough for you to make money on forex. So you have to wait till when you see this black line here touching this blue line. If it doesn't touch, like I said, if it doesn't touch, don't buy. Wait till, even if it takes you hours or something, just get yourself busy with some other thing and just be checking your charts. Whenever you see the black line touching, whenever you see the black line touching the blue line like this, that is when you sell. Okay, and when you sell, what happens? You see you have a spike here. So don't sell if you don't see the black line touching the blue line. The only time you can sell is when you see this black line touching the blue line. And what happens when that happens? If you look over your main chart, you see that there was a spike here. Okay guys, there was a spike there. It's very, very simple. All you just have to do is just, you know, put in the right settings, make sure you did everything correctly the way I showed you, and I promise you, you going to, make money for yourself. So as you can see, this is another example. Wait, when it touches the blue line, you sell and you catch spike. Another example, as you can see, it touches the blue line, and over here you see there was a spike here. Touches the blue line here and there was a spike. So what you just have to do is, whenever you see the black line approaching this blue line, maybe some one or two candles to get to the blue line, that should be your entry. Okay, don't enter the trade from a distance, maybe probably somewhere here. It's wrong, because if it happens and you have a spike and the spike is not long enough to to take out your entry, that means you'll be in loss even with your spike. So all you have to do is, your entry should be very close to the blue line, probably one or two candles to the blue line. So when once you see the black line approaching the blue line, probably one or two candles closer to the blue line, that should be your entry. And after doing that, if a spike comes, you see that it will take out this entry and you'll be in profit. So guys, listen carefully and make sure you watch this video properly so you don't do mistakes. So I won't want you to do mistakes. I don't want you to lose money. I want you to make money. That's why you have to watch this video with a clear understanding and make sure you apply everything correctly the way I did, so you don't lose money. So guys, thank you guys for watching the video, and please don't subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video or turn on your notification to always get videos from us whenever I drop. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you some other time. Bye.